Our feelings towards these new releases can be summed up with X's and O's. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 anticipated releases of February 2018.
Please stop speaking to my husband as if I weren't here.
Anna.
You may call me Mrs. Gray.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at new releases in the realms of movies, music, and video games, as well as premieres of new TV series and new seasons of ongoing series.
We have a problem.
What is that?
His man bun. Someone cut it off while he was sleeping.
That is television gold.
Number 10, Always Ascending by Franz Ferdinand. The fifth studio album from this indie rock group is significant for a number of reasons. For starters, co-guitarist / keyboardist Nick McCarthy exited in 2016. Franz Ferdinand has since gained two new members, Dino Bardot and Julianne Corey. They might be entering a new era, but the colorful music video for their synth-heavy title track has already received a positive response from Rolling Stone, being described as vivid. So it's safe to say that this Scottish band is showing no sign of descending. Number 9, The Tick, Season 1, Part 2.
This is a sign, and I'm pretty sure it's a bad one.
Considered by many to be the definitive satirical superhero, The Tick has left a lasting impression through an animated series, a cult live-action series, and now an Amazon reboot. The latest incarnation of the Blue Guy returns this month with 6 new episodes, rounding out Season 1. Picking up where we last left our intrepid heroes, The Tick sets out to rescue sidekick Arthur from some nefarious evildoers.
I have friends who are superheroes, and when they get here, oh, you're going down, sucker!
Will justice prevail? Grab an iPad, grab a seat, and grab a spoon to find out. Number 8, Early Man.
Meet Doug's tribe. They rocked the Stone Age.
In an era where CG primarily dominates feature animation, it's always refreshing to see a stop-motion film, especially when it's from Oscar winner Nick Park and the other brilliant minds of Aardman Animations. Going back to the dawn of time, Early Man centers on a conflict between two tribes as the Stone Age clashes with the Bronze Age. It's like 10,000 BC meets 300 with a dash of Wallace and Gromit. It also has an all-star cast of British actors, including Tom Hiddleston, Eddie Redmayne, and Macy Williams.
Come on, everyone. Let's show them what we've got.
Sounds like a gay old time. Oh, sorry, wrong prehistoric franchise.
We'll have a gay old time.
Number 7, Dynasty Warriors 9. The first entry in this hack-and-slash game series hit store shelves over 20 years ago. With the main series on the verge of entering double-digit territory, you'd think this franchise would have grown stale by now. Dynasty Warriors 9 will shake things up, however, offering an open-world environment with dynamic weather and time cycles, and an emphasis on stealth. Throw in every character from Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, along with a few new ones, and you've got an action-packed game well worth fighting for. Number 6, Ash vs. Evil Dead, Season 3.
Hey, Deadite. You want to keep it down?
Where the first 2 seasons of Ash vs. Evil Dead arrived just in time for Halloween, the 3rd season will premiere shortly after Valentine's. That's kind of an odd choice. But then again, Army of Darkness also had a wide release in February, and Ash himself is known to be a bit of a ladies' man.
Hail to the king, baby.
Ashy Slashy breaks out the chainsaw yet again, as he not only battles Deadites, but also faces his greatest challenge yet, fatherhood.
Mom, what's a chainsaw geek doing here?
He's your...
I'm your pop.
What?
With comedy, horror, and the invaluable Bruce Campbell, we can anticipate something gloriously gory as well as groovy. Number 5, Man of the Woods by Justin Timberlake. If everything goes according to plan, February 2018 seems set to be Justin Timberlake's month. He's headlining the Super Bowl 52 halftime show, and he's releasing his first studio album since 2013, entitled Man of the Woods. Okay, snarky internet commentators may have had a field day with the trailer introducing the album and its concept, but with producers like Timbaland, Pharrell, and Danger in the lineup, you have to admit you're at least a little excited to see what's in store. Plus, JT says Man of the Woods is heavily inspired by his hometown, Nashville, Tennessee. So, can we expect a country blues rock-influenced Justin Timberlake album? Or more electro-funk like the debut single Filthy?
Baby, don't you mind if I do? Exactly what you like. Don't do.
Well, either way, it's clear JT has got his swagger back. Number 4, Shadow of the Colossus remake. Shadow of the Colossus was one of the most acclaimed and unique exclusives to hit the PlayStation 2. Those who overlooked the game upon release were given a second chance to play it through a PS3 remaster. Now longtime fans and newcomers alike will be able to experience an ultra-high definition remake on the PS4. While essentially the same game, this updated version introduces polished controls and more detailed graphics that were built from the ground up, possibly making this the definitive version of a classic. Number 3, Altered Carbon. Based on Richard K. Morgan's novel of the same name, this sci-fi series imagines a future where death is virtually non-existent, since people can download their consciousness into new bodies.
The first time I died, I was 99.
Interestingly enough, creator Lita Kalogridis already explored this concept as she was an executive producer on Avatar. It was also touched upon in the Emmy-winning episode of Black Mirror, San Junipero. While we probably won't see any blue aliens or 80s attire, Altered Carbon should put a fresh, hard-boiled spin on an already fascinating idea.
Today, I hired someone to solve my murder.
Number 2, Annihilation. Writer-director Alex Garland previously brought us Ex Machina, which earned him a Best Original Screenplay Oscar nomination.
Hello.
Now, Garland will try his hand at a sci-fi adaptation with Annihilation. Based on the first book in Jeff Vandermeer's Southern Reach trilogy, the film stars Natalie Portman as a biologist who ventures into uncharted territory following her husband's mysterious encounter with the unknown. It's been a while since we've gotten a truly great Alien or Predator movie, so here's hoping that Annihilation fills the void, or at least gives us a new void to gaze into.
It's destroying everything.
It's not destroying. It's making something new.
Number 1, Black Panther.
We are home.
The MCU's latest entry is not only the final outing before Avengers Infinity War, but also the franchise's first film to feature a primarily black cast. Chadwick Boseman reprises his role as T'Challa in an ensemble cast that includes Michael B. Jordan, Lupita Nyong'o, and Forrest Whitaker.
What happens now determines what happens to the rest of the world.
There's diverse talent both in front and behind the camera, as director Ryan Coogler follows up Fruitvale Station and Creed. Marvel's recent hot streak only makes us more confident that Black Panther will have us hailing to the king.
The revolution will be live.